Race 9, get you guys about to Marshall.
Mike Kraft Jr.
I get my racers checked in. I could use a couple of marshals.
"45 seconds to the start of the race. Jake Stoltzing. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Better. It looks it. So
15 seconds to the start of the race.
all right. Jake is going to start out front, and Mike will chase him. Jake, roll us off. And go green, 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 green. Seven one for Jake, 7-0 for Mike. Jake gets down to a 6-9, Mike a 6-8. Jake trying to hold a tight line, make it difficult for Mike to get around. That's his prerogative. Oh, he goes a little wide in one, and Mike slides underneath just as I say that. Oh, I don't have video going. Oh, yes, I do, because we didn't stop it the last time. Jake with a 6.94, Mike a 6.6. "17 laps left. $691 for Jake, his best. $668, the best of the race for Mike Kraft. $690 for Jake. 11 laps left. Mike slowing down there, coming out of the corner. Jake about a half a lap behind. 8 laps to go. 4 to go. Mike's lead now 3.6 seconds.
Mike Kraft Jr. done.
Ouch.
All drivers
And that's it.
Jake Stoltzing done.
Mike Kraft Jr. takes that, followed by Jake Stoltzing. Next up, Street Stock. I'm coming in, Arlen.
Lenny Blocker. Chris Sutherland. Dustin Cogswell. John Tubbs. Michael Honeycutt. Robert Summers. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of
All
the
right, we'll get
race.
one volunteer for this one. One volunteer. Since I'm too lazy to marshal and call the race at the same time.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
And get Arlen out here.
15
Waiting on
seconds to the
Arlen to
start of the
check in.
race.
Looks like he's on the way out. And remember, this is reverse finishing order of the last heat, so this time it'll be Arlen, Dustin, Michael, Robert, John, Chris, and Lenny.
Arlen Simon.
Okay, let's line them up. Arlen, Dustin, Michael, Robert, John, Chris, and Lenny. Arlen, Dustin, Michael, Robert, John, Chris, and Lenny. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. You can roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. All right, off and rolling here. Race 2, street stock. Not really all too bad of a start. Just a couple getting spun around. It is Dustin Caldwell out front. Oh, losing the lead to Robert. Putting him up there in turn 4. And Lenny, winner of the first heat, now back up to second place. About 1.8 off of Robert for the lead. Lenny set a new hot lap of the race, 6.9 that time by. But it's Robert up front, half second over him. They come down the back straightaway. Robert the blue and white. Lenny the all yellow. Lenny goes by. Oh. I guess Robert's broke. That's unfortunate. He was doing good up there in the lead and then having some issues. But it is Lenny up front now. John Tubbs in the 2 spot. Dustin 3. Chris 4. Michael 5. And Arlen 6. Oh, watch it back. Clear. 15 down, 15 to go, just at halfway. Still Lenny out front. He's right there with second place, a lap up though. Dustin in the 3rd spot, right there with Chris. Chris and Dustin battle for the 3 spot. Chris now getting around Dustin. Dustin back to the 4, Michael 5, Arlen 6, and Robert 7. Ten laps to go. 6-8 for Lenny that time by. New hot lap of the race with 10 laps to go. Watch the front, watch the front, watch the front. Clear. Five laps to go. 6-7 for him that time by, for Lenny that time by, I should say. That was hot lap of the race. 3 more to go. Another 6-7 for Lenny, a 6-7-9. Lenny on his last lap, down the back straightaway into 3. Out of turn 4 there, checkered flag.
Lenny Blocker done.
You'll be done next time you cross. Done when you cross.
John Tubbs done. Dustin Cogswell done. Arlen Simon done. All drivers are finished. Michael Honeycutt.
All right, so Lenny taking that one. Johnny 2. Or sorry, not Johnny. Lenny taking the win. John 2, Chris 3, Dustin 4, Michael 5, Arlen 6, Robert 7. Race 3, SC Mod Light, you are up. Start getting them checked in. Get 2 from the last one. Back out to Marshall.
Alonzo Williams. Kyler Blocker. One minute to the start of the race. Jim Gilbreth. Big Chuck Kleinhagen. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Let's line them up. Jim, Alonzo, Chuck, and Kyler. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Let's roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Off and underway. Race 3 SC Mod Light. A little bit of bumping around. Chuck up to the 2 spot. Kyler there in 3. Jim in the 4. Alonzo going to break away a little bit early on with a 6-4 hot lap. Chuck 6-6. Kyler is 6-6 as well. Jim is 6-8. Kyler getting by for that 2 spot. 5 laps down, 25 left to go. 6-3 for Kyler that time by. Resetting hot lap of the race. (6-2) for Kyler that time by. Hot lap of the race. And catching up to Alonzo here. Battle for the lead down the front straightaway. Only 7/10 between them. Alonzo and Kyler, that battle still right there. 2/10 apart. Kyler looking at that inside. He got it. And then Alonzo flipping it over. Kind of did it to himself there. Chuck going to be another 3 seconds back in third. And then 8 seconds back to Jim. So about a lap back out of third. Big Chuck getting his best off of the race. 6-4 that time by. Alonzo with a little mistake. Losing a couple seconds to Chuck. Alonzo and Chuck only 1.7 apart that time by. Five laps to go, 5 to go. Does look like Chuck is catching Alonzo some. We'll see if he has time to make it all the way up there to him there. 1.3 is the gap with 3 laps to go for the number 2. Kyler on his last lap. Going to get one more lap around for the rest of them.
Jim Gilbreth done.
Done when he cross.
Alonzo Williams done. All drivers are finished. Big Chuck Kleinhagen done.
That's a race. Kyler taking that one. Alonzo 2, Chuck 3, and Jim 4. Race 4, Midwest Mod. You can start checking in. Get 2 from the last race back out to corner marshal.
Lenny Blocker. Chris Sutherland. One minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we get one more Marshall from that last one. If I can get either Alonzo or Kyler to Marshall. All right, it'll be Chris and Lenny. All right, roll them off. Go. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Off and rolling here, race 4, Midwest Mod. Chris out front. His best lap 6.3, Lenny a 6.2. There he goes, getting enough power to make a rundown. Chris gave him a little block pass and then gave it back. 6-0 for Lenny that time by. Setting hot lap of the race. 10 laps down, 20 left to go. 10 laps down, 20 left to go. $15 down, 15 to go, halfway. Watch it. There we go. All clear. Lenny and Chris down the front straightaway with 11 laps to go. Five to go, 5 to go. Lenny a couple laps ago had a 6.000. So close to a 5.9. Not quite. 3 left to go.
Lenny Blocker done.
Lenny's done. Chris, you'll be done when you cross.
All drivers are finished. Chris Sutherland done.
All right, Lenny taking it. Chris 2. Race 5, 13.5 sprint. Start heading out. Get 2 from the last race. Back out to corner marshal, please.
Lucas Parcel. Rod Johnson. Alonzo Williams. Michael Honeycutt. Scott Miller. Bob Portwood. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I got all drivers. I got all the marshals I need. You can line them up on the front here.
Race.
It'll be Michael, Scott, Alonzo, Lucas, Bob, and Rod. Michael, Scott, Alonzo, Lucas, Bob, and Rod.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Off and rolling here. Michael leading him around. Scott, Bob, Lucas, Rod, and Alonzo. Big pile up in turn 4. Watch it, watch it. That is clear. It's still Michael up front. He's going to get about a 2.5 second gap over Rod. 1.5 to Scott. 3/10 to Alonzo. 2/10 to Lucas. And 7 back to Bob. Watch 3 and 4. High in 3 and 4. Now Rod taking over the lead. Down the front. He's got 1 second over Michael. 2.5 to Lucas. 4 seconds to Scott. 2 seconds to Bob. 7 back to Alonzo. Back in the 5 spot. Bob has hot lap of the race 5.8. So we'll see if he can move up the pack some more. Watch 1, watch turn 1. That's clear. Just over halfway, it's Rod, Lucas, Michael with trouble, down to the 3 spot. And then Bob, Scott, and Alonzo. Ten laps to go, 10 laps to go. Five laps to go, 5 more to go. Rod Johnson still out front, 5 seconds over Lucas, 6 seconds to Michael, 12 to Bob, and 10 back to Alonzo. Rod on his last lap, down the back straightaway, into 3 out of 4, checkered flag.
Rod Johnson done.
You'll be
Michael
caught at the
Lee.
loop when you cross, caught at the loop when you
Alonzo
cross.
Williams done. Bob Portwood done. All drivers are finished. Lucas Parcel done.
All right, Rod taking that, Lucas 2, Michael 3, Bob 4, Alonzo 5, and Scott 6. Race 6, Slash, you guys are up. Ryan, Dustin, Robert, Bob, Arlen, and Mike Kraft. Get 2 from the last race back out to corner marshal, please.
Mike Kraft Jr. Dustin Cogswell. Robert Summers. Arlen Simon. Ryan Canabese. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Bob Portwood. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, Ryan, Dustin, Robert, Bob, Arlen, Mike. This is how you line up. Ryan, Dustin, Robert, Bob, Arlen, and Mike. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Off and rolling here, race number 6, Slash. Bunch of cars coming into there, having a little bit of trouble, but it's all good. Dustin Cogswell taking over the lead. Ryan to the 2, Arlen 3, Robert 4, Mike 5, Bob 6. Oop. 5 laps down, 25 to go. Dustin out front, Arlen 2, Robert 3, Ryan 4, Mike 5, Bob 6. Dustin is 6-6, Arlen 6-7, Robert 6-7, Ryan 7-2, Bob 7-6-7, and Mike 6-7. Ten laps down, 20 left to go. 10 laps down, 20 left to go. Dustin still out front, 1.7 to Arlen, 1.2 to Robert, 1.3 to Bob, 9/10 to Mike, and 1.5 to Ryan. Everybody's still close, and the top 5 maybe on the lead lap. Yeah, top 5. All still on the lead lap, and it's closing up that gap. Trouble for Dustin. Robert to the lead. And then it's Dustin, Bob, Arlen, Mike, and Ryan. Just a straightaway between your top 5. 15 down and 15 to go. And just like that, Mike going up to the lead. Going from like second to last all the way to the front. Just one pile up, and he went right by him. So it's a Mike 1, Robert 2, Dustin 3, Arlen 4, Bob 5, and Ryan 6. Oh, trouble for Dustin. Getting a marshal back on the track. Arlen and Robert once again close for that 2 spot. Kind of looking like that first qualifier. They had a good battle most of the race. You got Dustin and Bob battle for the 4th spot. Ryan a little bit farther back in the number 6. Five left to go. And Mike Mike had some trouble. So now Arlen up front. Robert 2. Mike 3. Three laps to go. Watch the front straight. That's clear. So Arlen in the lead. Coming down the back straightaway. I think if he wins and Mike stays in 3rd, he would be, I believe, TQ. We'll see. Come down to the finish line here. Checkered flag.
Arlen Simon done.
You'll be done when he cross.
Summers done. Mike Kraft Jr. done.
All right, everybody's done.
Dustin Cogswell done.
With Arlen taking that one, and Robert 2, Mike 3, Bob 4, Dustin 5, and Ryan 6. I think that should give Arlen TQ, but I'm not exactly sure. If it's combined points, then definitely, yeah. Okay, we'll see. Race 7, open late model. You guys will be up next. Race 7, open late model. Start heading out.
Bob Cross. Kyler Blocker. Tom Blackman. One minute to the start of the race. Scott Miller. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we got everybody checked in this time by. Let's go ahead and line them up. Line them up this time by Kyler, Scott, Tom, and Bob. Kyler, Scott, Tom, and Bob. We'll give him a chance to look at it, see if something he can fix real quick. Okay. Okay. Kyler, Scott, and Tom. Roll them off. Oh, my fault. I didn't see you. I did not see that. All right. Let's go. Roll them off. Go, go, go. Off and rolling here. Kyler leading him out. Scott getting kind of around him there, but then back to third now. Kyler 1, Tom 2. Oh, they go side by side and spin each other out. Tom back to the 3. Scott to the 2. But it's Kyler up front. 5 lap down, 25 left to go. Kyler 6-1 that time by. Hot lap so far and a 6 flat following it up. Tom also 6 flat, new hot lap of the race. And Kyler 5-9 hot lap of the race. Ten laps down, 20 left to go. 10 laps down, 20 left to go. $5.9 for Kyler that time by. 5.96. And also a 5.96 for Tom. So they're right there on hot lap. Together, right there together on hot lap. 15 down, 15 to go, halfway in. Five laps to go, 5 to go. Kyler 4.5 over Tom, 5 seconds to Scott. 5.8 hot lap of the race for Tom that time by. And then got a little bit loose. 3 more laps to go. Kyler checking up, ends up spinning out, but he should be fine. Just got to finish this lap. Checkered flag.
Kyler blocker done.
The line will get you when you cross.
Tom Blackman done. All drivers are finished. Scott
All
Miller
right.
done.
Kyler taking it. Tom 2. Scott 3. Bob not making the start, unfortunately. Oops.
Alonzo Williams.
Oh, there we go. All right. Race 8, SC Mod. Lucas and Alonzo, you guys are up. Get 2 from the last one back out.
Lucas Parcel. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's line them up. Lucas and Alonso. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Green, green. Off and underway. Race 8, SE Mod. Lucas starting us up front. Alonso right there in the 2. 6-1 and Lucas. 6-3 Alonso. Five laps down, 25 more to go. 6-1 Lucas, 6-1 Alonso. Matching hot laps there. But Lucas is a little bit faster. And there's a 6-1-5 for Alonso. A 6-0-1 for Lucas and a 6-0-9 for Alonso, both speeding up that lap. 6/10 is the gap. 10 laps down, 20 left to go. It's like Lucas holding up for a little bit, seeing if Alonso can keep it interesting. $15 down, 15 to go. Lucas set new hot lap that time by 6:01. Oh, Lucas having trouble coming out at 2. Alonso to the top. And Alonso doing kind of the same thing, spinning out at 2. Lucas up front now. Alonso to the 2 spot. 1 second apart last time by. 10 more to go. Alonso personal best that time by 6-0. Oh, Lucas with a spin out. Oh, 2 donuts. Alonso taking back the top spot. Only 5 more laps to go. Alonso just got to hang on to it for a couple more laps. Will he crack under the pressure? I think he's going to be fine, but we'll see. White flag just one more time around. Checkered flag. Alonso taking it. Lucas in the 2.
All drivers are finished. Lucas parcel done.
Alonso 1, Lucas 2. All right, race 9, open sprint. Our last qualifying race of the night. This will be Rod, Tom, Chris, and Bob. Get 2 from that last one back out.
Rod Johnson. Bob Cross. Tom Blackman. start of the race. Chris Sutherland. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we can line them up on the front straight. Rod, Tom, Chris, and Bob. Rod, Tom, Chris, and Bob. All right. Tom will be starting in the 2. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Roll them down, roll them off. Racing in turn 4. Go, go, go. Green, green, green. Off and underway, race number 9. Our last qualifying heat. Oh, a little bit of trouble there for Rod. Bob up to the point. Whew. Narrowly getting by there. Bob already up front from the 4 spot. Starting in reverse order of the last finish, so. Bob so far 5.7 for his best lap. Chris a 5.9, Tom a 6.2, and Rod a 5.8. I believe Bob, Bob having trouble. Chris taking over the top spot, and it's Bob right there with him. They went 1 and 2 in the last heat, so now they're going 2 and 1, so the points are all going to matter here. Oh, so that'll put Bob up to front. Not in the most usual way, but Bob will take over the lead again. Down the front he goes. Bob and Chris only 1.2 apart. 12 more seconds to Rod. 15 more back to Tom. Ten laps to go. Five to go. That looks like a good one. Bob, a 5.5 that time by. Followed up by a 5.6. 2 good laps there. Oh, losing it coming out of 2. And Chris only 1 second back now. Bob on his last lap. Chris turning his best lap 5.6, but a little too late, too little.
Cross done.
Guys will be done when he cross.
All drivers are finished. Chris Sutherland done. Rod Johnson done.
All right. So Bob taking that one. Chris 2, Rod 3, Tom 4. All right, that's it for qualifying. We will set up mains. I am assuming, yeah, we'll probably be in the same order. No B mains or anything.